Hey, Skippy here from Big Sexy Outdoors. Thanks for tuning in tonight on our podcast. I am not live tonight. I wish I could be live, but video is the best I can do for tonight. Okay, so it is getting close to salmon season, for me anyways. So a pretty common and simple fly if you want to tie your own flies. This is probably the most simplest fly there is to tie for salmon and steelhead during the spawn. So let me get my tweezers here. We're going to use Estaz in purple, Cyclops beads, 1/8 inch. They fit 16, 14, 12s, and 10s. And we are using Fulling mill. We're going to do it in a size 10 hook. Just makes it bigger on here. But 10 is the average size. I'll run 10s and 14s for salmon, sometimes 12s. But it all depends. Some people say, well, that's a pretty small hook for a salmon. What you got to understand, I have caught, you got to look at it in a perspective. I have caught beautiful brown trout, big brown trout, 18, 19 inches on a size 20 hook. So if you're comparing, so a size 20, I do not have one right here handy, but they are small. I probably do, but I don't feel like digging one up. Size 20 hook, they are very small for a very large fish. So a size 10 or 12 really isn't that small of a hook for a salmon. So let's get one tied here. Right here's our hook. This is a size 10 fulling mill, hardened, and there's our Cyclops bead. So let's get that in a vise. Trying to straighten her out a little bit there. When you're using these nymphing or scud hooks, they do have a heck of a bend to them. So let's get it wrapped up here. That is 210. That is 210 wax denier thread right there. It is super strong, which helps make these flies last a little bit longer. Okay, Estaz, it's a directional kind of material. These right now, they're all like pointing down. So you want that towards the back of your hook. So everything is fanning that way. So we'll get this started in here. Get it on there. Very simple, good productive fly. Yes, I do have a rotary vise. I should just spin the vise. But with these hooks that are bent with shanks like that, really hard like that, it makes it hard. It ends up sending my thread back the other way. Cut her off. Whip finish. I will do these 2 sets of 4 on these. Just makes that a little tighter around that bead. And there you go. An Estaz fly for salmon. I hope you enjoyed my video on tying the Estaz. Right there. This is a really good pattern for salmon and steelhead. It's one of my go-tos along with the, do I have any? No, I do not. I have them all packed. I do not have any egg-sucking leeches available. I have them ready to be shipped out for a customer. So I do not have any available to show, but them are like my go-to flies for salmon is the egg-sucking leech. I'm going to get one out of the pack. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, these are orders going out probably this week. But this is an egg sucking leech, which is a really good fly for salmon. It's made to replicate a leech with an egg in its face, mouth, whatever, dragging it. So then fish go on defensive that it's on its nest, or taking eggs from the nest or whatever. So really productive fly. It is almost that time for me, salmon fishing. I know I think next weekend, me and Mike will be heading to Pine if the water cooperates. Hope it comes down enough. But I tie a lot of these Estas. These are for a customer right now, so I figured why not make a video of them. Here's one. I'll tie them with a pink top on or whatever. But yeah, that's one of my go-tos for salmon is the Estas, the egg sucking leech. Them are probably the two I use the most and have probably the most success with. But I'll probably be getting my fly rods out here for salmon here shortly and going over them, take them apart and give them a little bit of love, a little bit of oil in them, because nothing has been done to them since last September, October, around there. So, but yeah, I mean, there's really not a lot on my end. I just wanted to come on and tie a quick Estas pattern for you. If you want any, you can, send a message through Big Sexy Outdoors. They will get back to me, and I will more than gladly tie some up for you. They're a reasonably cheap fly. I think I charge 75 cents a piece, because there's really nothing to them. The most expensive thing there is the hook. The bead is nothing. The Estas is nothing. It's mostly the hook and my time. So if you break it down, it's like a quarter for my time, a quarter for the hook, and a quarter for the bead and the Estas combined. So I'm making a quarter a fly. So, but yeah, if you would like any or any other salmon flies, just come on Big Sexy Outdoors and send a message to somebody through there. We'll more than gladly take care of you. But fishing season is winding down for a lot of people. It's starting to be like prime season for me, because the water temps are going to start dropping here again, which is nice. I mean, 2 weeks ago, me and Mike were out fishing pens and had really good luck. The water temp really was good. So, yep. Yeah, back to what I was saying. Me and Mike had some really good weather 2 weeks ago on pens. I did really well. But I am starting to tie. Oh, here they are. I started them. These are my practice. These are my prototypes. Now, that 2 weeks ago, me and Mike were fishing. I got a fly off him called a double trouble, and I really never used one. So he gave me one, and I caught 3 beautiful browns on that one fly. So I started tying them myself. But there is a double trouble. This one here is, I forget what I tied it with. Yes, this is Semperfli's Dirty Bug Yarn. That's on here. You're supposed to, the way the guys who invented the fly, they tie a cape across the back up over the legs. I tried one, but my cape material is a little too wide to do it. So it kind of takes over the leg part. There's the bottom, but that's from the top. The cape it comes over it too much, because my cape material is really wide. It's used for other flies. So, but I am starting to tie them. I really like the one in the dirty bug yarn. I just think it looks kind of really neat. I don't know how well it shows up on there, but yeah, that's my variation of the double trouble. All right. So I just started tying them. It'll be a little bit while before they are on the menu of a regular tie for me. They are a little difficult to tie. Just them little legs. Where is a pack of them? Oh, right here. These, I got the small legs because I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to try and tie. But even the company that makes these, that ties this fly, I watched a couple of their videos. It is a 3-legged segment, but they cut the last section of legs. They cut that section of legs off of them after they tie them, so it only ends up to be a 2-segment of legs, 4 legs. But trying to get these tied onto a fly, these are the small, so they are a little difficult because they're so squishy, and just holding them, you can't even really feel it in your finger, whatever the material is made out of. But yeah, so I started tying them. But I bought, I don't know, I think I bought 100 legs. I have them in the stock up there somewhere, but I figured I'd come on and promote the Big Sexy Outdoors take of the Double Trouble. So we'll probably have to rename it because they probably have a patent on that name, Double Trouble. So we'll figure something out for it. We always do. Until next time, I hope I was as informative as what I can. And hope you enjoyed the tying of the Aztaz. And if you want any, shout out to Big Sexy Outdoors, and we'll try and hook you up with some here. Now, come the end of September, I stopped tying for a little bit, just because of my son's swim and stuff like that. But we will get back to you, and I'll get you something tied. I'm out of here. Enjoy your night.